Don't be fooled by this potential death cross rally on Bitcoin. For those who don't know, golden cross and death cross are the terms used when Bitcoin's 50-day average price movement crosses the 200-day moving average. Golden cross is generally when the 50-day MA crosses above the 200-day MA, indicating an uptrend. Meanwhile, death cross is when the 50-day MA crosses below the 200-day MA, indicating a downtrend. A much more simpler way to interpret is this: that during a golden cross the average 50-day price of BTC is better than the 200-day average price, indicating a shift in momentum towards upside, whereas during a death cross the 50-day average price of BTC is worse than the 200-day average price, indicating a downtrend in momentum. Now, generally by the time a death cross is printed, the price is most likely to be oversold, which sometimes results in a rally straight into the death cross, like this example below from October 25, 2019, when BTC pumped 41 only for it to be rejected at the bull market support band, creating a lower high, and dumped further 38 to create a lower low. Death cross rally from October 25, 2019. If we come back to today's chart, we can clearly see that BTC has officially made a death cross on the daily, but also the price has been oversold and hit a major support level at 25K, which also happens to be 0.382 fib on the macro trend. There's a high chance we rally from here into the death cross, which conveniently sits inside the bull market support band. If this is to happen, it's a 10 move to the upside between 27.628K levels. September 13, 2023. Ultimately, Bitcoin would need to test these resistance levels before going further down to 23.5K, and possibly even 21.5K by the end of the year. This is a quite normal occurrence when BTC spends half a year in an uptrend. It's most likely to spend another half in a downtrend. Plus, don't even get me started on BTC's historical infamous negative ROI during September. It's almost as if this whole symphony was pre-written in time to play out perfectly. I'm not fooled by any TA. I'm yet to see any analyst get it right consistently. Find me someone who gets it correct several times in a row over a long period, then I'll start believing. We are about to see 100 DCA comments. I'm not fooled by any cross. I use voodoo signals on the beta frequencies. Meh. Gold and death crosses are bullshit. They only do that after prices plunge or skyrocket. So what? Death cross or golden cross means shit if you are buying BTC monthly and holding it for long term. These are just indicators where leverage traders get wrecked on both sides. Remember your end goal and don't worry about the noise in between. Keep DCAing. I think I've been through multiple off these the last few years. Conclusion remains the same: nobody knows shit about fuck. Agree. I for one am happy to see some volatility, even if it means a move to the downside. Death cross. Gold cross. Hot cross. In the end, everything before the halving is just noise. Buy the dips and relax. Thank you for this post. I didn't know exactly what the golden cross and death cross were. Specifically GIF emote emo pack 1 arrow up. Isn't this all from Benjamin Cowan's video? Why only 10 death cross rally this time around though? Also, the rally last time was 2 days of pump and then stairway down to new low. We're on the second day this time, so if it does pump it has to be topped out today or tomorrow. I can lose money whatever the charts show. Take that TA. It might be controversial to say, but I believe TUSH don't work with an asset as volatile as crypto. Might give a slight idea but won't predict an accurate run up or run down. You know what they say. Fool me once, Shame on you. Fool me, you can't get fooled again. George W. Bush. Okay, Ben Cowan. From someone named Molly Pooper. Really sounds like someone to trust with your shit. Lol. It's a lagging indicator. I don't really care to try and guess what will happen next. This market is heavily dependent on real-world unpredictable news events currently. Gold cross, green cross, who gives a shit? Death cross, golden cross, whatever. Ta is astrology for the markets. BTC will retest $16,000 and that's a given. This is the last of my problems. Still think macro and geo issues are on top of the list for further downtrend reasons. DCA and HODL. That's all we need. I'm not day trading nor trading. That's why I usually don't check 50D or 200D charts. Never had luck with timing the market. Time in the market is more important. Everything else is a gamble. JM2C. Sit back, enjoy a drink, or and this will pass. Fooled? Huge dump is coming. Cool. So when rich? Crypto goes beyond any TA. The rules don't apply to these guys. Call the newspaper. We gotta print another BTC obituary. Let's run it opposite the funny pages so Frank and Ernest make sure to see it this time. How relevant is this technical analysis? TA is GAARBAGE. I read your entire post, which was very well written and very detailed. However, will continue to DCA. So means nothing to me really. Just keep stacking. Death blah blah blah. My 100-sided dice is equally as accurate. This is all gobbly-goo. We're going to 0M8. Ta is ridiculous. I hope you don't start to believe your own shit. I ain't nobody's fool. Fooled? I buy BTC in a crap market. I buy BTC in a bear market. I buy BTC before and after a golden cross. I buy BTC before and after the death cross. And here I was thinking that it actually made a perfectly cross-shaped pattern on the chart. Generally ignore astrology anyway. Ta means nothing when a big player enters the game for whatever reasons. Reading tea leaves. You must be a multi-millionaire because you can use Ta to predict how it will play out. Regardless, we still been moving sideways for most of 2023. Lol. This same zone over and over and over, but people post like we see new movement. Damn, the bear market is so boring. Especially with these same posts over and over like there is some grand revelation. We moving sideways lol. When we break below 20k or bust above 33k. Then we got some action. All this we have been seeing is just sideways action inside this zone. Sideways action. I really enjoyed this post-op. I'm a huge Ta skeptic, but fundamentally the core information you're analyzing here is fascinating. Even if I don't believe it, building knowledge on this remains exceptionally useful. And I'd like to see more of your opinion. I think Ta, particularly highlighting golden death crosses, isn't of huge use in my completely subjective opinion. But that is always subject to change. Sitting here and saying no, I know best, and closing your eyes to the grain's utility you can find in everything posted here is a bad call. Like that OAP Greek said, all I know is I know nothing. Spot on. People citing fundamentals are silly in my opinion. Classic contrarian death cross rally. Charts only work after they worked. Half are right and held wrong. TLDRDCA. Except everyone is expecting a dump, and so surely up we go, rolling on the floor laughing. I agree, dark times ahead. Keep stacking though.